Hi everybody! Today we're talking about facilitation, and you have the opportunity as you get ready for our next class to prepare your own facilitation of a theory or skill that you've been learning so far this semester in IPB 121. So just some reminders about what facilitation is and why we're learning it together in this class. The tool of facilitation is used in the peacebuilding space to help create opportunities for groups in conflict to develop better skills and tools in resolving conflicts constructively on their own, and to help open up space to invite groups and seeing people as people. So whether you're individually participating in a facilitation or participating as a group, you as the facilitator have the opportunity to help somebody else develop and grow their skills as a peace builder. So what you'll be doing for class is preparing your own short facilitation to share amongst your peers, in which you have the opportunity to teach a theory or principle you've learned this semester. So when we talk about facilitation, there's three key things that we want you to remember as you're putting together your facilitation. And these are three standard facilitation skills and tools that help you be a better facilitator in how you create this space for others to learn. The first skill that we want you to think about is to consider the accuracy of the theory and principle you're learning. Now, a lot of times when we're facilitating, we're using material that is somebody else's idea. So when you went to your Dangerous Love workshop, your facilitators there were using theories and ideas out of Dangerous Love. It's important that we are communicating those theories and principles with accuracy. So as you're getting ready for your short facilitation that you'll share with the class on Friday, it's important for you to check to make sure that you understand the theory or principle you're talking about and that you're communicating it and teaching it with that accuracy. So that's the first thing to remember. The second thing to focus on in your facilitation is to use a personal story. Stories are a really, really great way for you to be able to connect with your audience, as well as to help them further understand the deeper principle of the skill or tool you're teaching them. When you think of a personal story, it doesn't necessarily have to be something from your life. Maybe there's another story that you can tell, or you invite somebody else to share an experience, but finding a way to incorporate a story or a humanizing kind of component in which your audience can better understand that principle is a really, really great way to better teach and to better connect with your audience. The third and final thing to remember with your facilitation is to get your audience involved. You want who you're facilitating for to be actively engaged in the process. Some ways that you can invite that is by asking questions. Maybe you randomly call on somebody in your group. Maybe you invite everybody to share. Getting your audience to engage and participate, also maybe inviting them to write something down or to think of their own thought. Really what you want to try to do with that participation is find a way where it's less of you talking for your whole 3 to 5 minute facilitation, but finding a way to bring in your audience is a part of your facilitation as well. So just as a final review, when we think about facilitation, our goal is to create spaces in which we can further teach and help others understand theories and principles related to peace building. It's also an opportunity to invite others to see people as they learn these deeper skills and how they can resolve conflict. For your assignment, you are going to be preparing a 3 to 5 minute presentation that you can share with a few of your peers in class. And your facilitation should focus on those 3 skill things. So choose a theory that stood out to you or a principle that you've really liked this semester. Explain it with accuracy in going through your facilitation. Use a story, whether that's a personal story or another experience that helps further deepen understanding of the theory or skill you're teaching. And then third, find a way to get your peers involved as your audience, even if it's something as simple as inviting them to write something down or sharing a thought or two based off of your facilitation. So good luck as you put together your facilitations, and we'll see you next class.